Hi guys, how are you? This is Liz. Welcome back to my channel, and this is a continuation of the changes in the express entry. And in this video I want us actually to explore the occupations that are in demand under the STEM categories, the agriculture categories, the transportation categories, and the trade categories. So this one is going to have 4 categories of occupations that are in demand that will be invited under the CBS selection, that is the category-based selection. As I said previously, this is just an extra round of invitations in the express entry. So you must have met the requirements to be in the express entry. So make sure you get the 67 points. If you haven't watched my first video, please watch my first video where I kind of summarized on the new changes in the express entry so that you get to see what this CBS selection actually entails and what you need to do to position yourself well for an invitation to apply for permanent residence under this kind of a selection in the express entry. Okay, so out of the 6 categories, we've already talked about the French category. We said for the French category, you need to have a CLB7. I did another video that was specifically for healthcare people, and now this is going to address the other 4 categories. And I'm going to start with the STEM occupations. And the STEM occupations, that is science, technology, engineering, and math occupations. Of course, not all the occupations that fall under those categories are being selected under this category. So make sure that you see whether you fit in the following NOCs. And they have selected 24 NOCs, 24. Number 1 being architect, that is NOC 21200, architecture and science managers 20011, business systems specialist 21221, civil engineers 21300, computer and information systems managers 212, 20012, computer engineers except software engineers and designers 21311, computer systems developers and programmers 21230, cybersecurity specialists 21220, data scientists 21211, database analysts and database administrators 21223. And then of course there is electrical and electronics engineers 21310, engineering managers 20010, industrial and manufacturing engineers 21321, information systems specialists 21222, land surveyors 21203, landscape architects 21201, mathematicians, statisticians, and actuaries 21210, metallurgical and materials engineers 21322, natural and applied science policy researchers, consultants, and program officers 41400, software developers and programmers 21232, software engineers and designers 21231, urban and land use planners 21202, web designers 21233. Last but not least, under this category of STEM is web developers and programmers 21234. So that is 24 categories under the STEM category. Okay, again, this list is going to be evolving, so don't lose hope if your occupation wasn't listed here, my friend. Come on, right? So it's going to be evolving. People will be added and dropped, and I'll be updating you as soon as these changes occur. Now that we've seen what is under the STEM categories, how about we see what is under the agriculture and agri-food category? So remember, you could be in the express entry on a totally different NOC as long as you can show that you have continuous work experience in Canada or abroad. It's not necessary that this work experience is in Canada. It could be abroad in your country, and this is 6 months within the last 3 years in any of these NOCs. So I think that's a good thing. So under the agriculture and agri-food categories, right now they've only provided 3 NOCs, and that is contractors and supervisors, landscaping, grounds maintenance and horticulture services, that is NOC 82031. Then there's agriculture service contractors and farm supervisors, that is 82030. And last but not least, there is butchers, retail and wholesale, that is 63201. What I tell people, because some of these NOCs are quite broad, like they have like over 50 job titles that could fall under them. What you do is always make sure that you orient yourself with the Canadian NOC system, and everybody should actually know their NOC. Yes, if you don't know anything else in immigration, you should know your NOC, because then if you know your NOC under what category it falls, then you would be able to know where it's in demand, if there's a new program that is targeting that, and then you'll be in a better position, to position yourself strategically for an invitation. Okay, we are going to look at the trades occupations. Again, I'm just not gonna go over the same requirements. The work experience is a requirement across all the 6 categories. So under the trades occupations, they have listed 10 occupations. Please pay attention to see whether your occupation is among these 10 lucky occupations. So that is residential and commercial installers and services, NOC 73200, elevator constructors and mechanics 72406, machine fitters 72405, heating, refrigeration and air conditioning mechanics, that is 72402, construction millwrights and industrial mechanics 72400, carpenters, where are you, 72310, plumbers 72300, electricians except industrial and power system, that is 72200, welders and related machine operators 72106. Last but not least, under that category is contractors and supervisors, other construction trades, installers, repairers and servicers, that is 72014. And then now I want to handle the last category, that is transportation category. For transportation, they have also given out 10 occupations that will be targeted in the express entry under the CBS selection. And we shall start with aircraft assemblers and aircraft assembly inspectors 93200. Transport truck drivers, come on guys, you guys are always in demand across the board, and that is 73300. Railway traffic controllers and marine traffic regulators 72604. Engineer officers and water transport, that is 72603. Deck officers water transport 72602. Air traffic controllers and related occupations 72601. Air pilots, flight engineers and flying instructors, yes, 72600. Aircraft mechanics and aircraft inspectors 72404. Railway carmen and women 72403. Last but not least is managers in transportation, that is 70020. Come on guys, a lot of you have heard your occupations either on this video or the other video. That means that you guys have an added advantage if your work experience was within the last 3 years and you at least had 6 continuous months of work experience in any of these categories. Please make sure you are in the express entry if you meet the requirements, and hopefully you will get an invitation to apply to come to Canada as a permanent resident. If you there, your friend, your relatives, your loved ones, you didn't hear your names here, it doesn't mean that all is lost. Express entry is still intact as it was before. They will still continue to hold the normal, regular, random invitations based on the CRS score. I believe maybe what will happen is that maybe the points may go up or may go down. Who knows at this point? Seriously, even myself, I don't know the direction of the points. We just have to wait and watch and see which side the wind blows. But the good thing is now we have a direction. I urge you guys, be ready, always be ready. But before you even get ready, make sure that you understand whether you meet the eligibility to be in the express entry, then get yourself in the express entry. So thank you guys for watching. Again, I'm a regulated Canadian immigration consultant. If you want help from me, please head on to my website, www.mileleimmigrationservices.ca. Book yourself a consultation there. If not, just like and share this video. I appreciate you. I love you guys, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye now.